record. Alright, slideshow. Alright, we're back with another PowerPoint. This time, it's going to show us the gameplay. So, pressing start, you'll agree with press to begin. You're showing this in the UI section, but I'm representing it again because we're showing the gameplay experience. Now, when you press play to begin, you agree with the loading screen, all of this, all of that. Now, main platform, I'm not really sure how the game's going to begin, so for this visualization, I just decided to show what the character's going to be able to do and what interactions there'll be like in the game, if that makes sense. I think it's better if I show you. So let me present you with our character. Character, you can see at the top, has got 3 little hearts to represent his health points. He can crouch, and this is our wall. Walks right through nice and easily whenever he's crouching. Gets all the way past. And now, I was thinking about this health point system, and I was like, I don't really know if I like the hearts. So instead of hearts, I introduced a health bar. And I will show you how this health bar works with the introduction of our first enemy. Enemy number 1, he's got a health bar as well, bit smaller than your one, and similar to the one that you can see in games like Dead Cells. Now, when you strike enemy number 1, you lose HP, of course. But what happens when he strikes you? Well, look in the top left and you'll see your HP goes down as well. However, when you strike him back and end him for good, looking in the top left again, you'll see you've actually regained a small bit of HP. That's cool, isn't it? And additionally, if you want to regain some more HP, I've decided to repurpose the hearts that were previously used, and instead of having them as the health bar, we'll be using them to regenerate your health points in game. So as you walk past one of these, you'll see your health goes up by large amounts compared to whenever you kill someone. So always be on the lookout for those hearts in game. Alright, let me quickly move my webcam, sorry. Here we have an NPC stand. NPC standing for non-playable character, so you will not be able to play as this character in game. Now, when our character goes near the NPC, sorry, I'm not touching the PowerPoint. When he goes near the NPC, you'll see that there'll be an E right above the NPC. That means it's like a prompt for interaction, essentially. So the game is telling you, press E, and this very cool thing will happen. So let's press E together. As you can see, you're greeted with a couple of prompts. The NPC is having a bit of dialogue with you, and he's giving you 4 options. You can sell to him, you can buy from him, you can act, or you can exit and just leave. Now what happens when you sell? Well, currently you don't have any items to sell, but we are considering some form of inventory system where you can pick up certain items and sell them for some form of currency or other items in game. Buying, of course, or you have some items or like some form of currency and you can purchase stuff from this person. Act is gonna be something where you can potentially haggle with the NPC to lower down prices, maybe able to like flirt or other interactions which might be able to lower down the prices, or maybe anger the NPC and they will start fighting you. We're still not too sure yet because of the amount of time I have to actually code this project and how feasible all of this is in the time period. But these are just a couple of ideas I'm throwing in there to visualize how the gameplay is probably going to play out soon. And of course, pressing exit will take you out of that prompt. Okay, that's enough for the NPC. Whew. Sorry, I forgot what we have next. Ah, yes. Sorry, let me move my webcam again. We've got a minimap system. Now, because this game is not going to follow your traditional linear path, and it's going to be more, how do I call Metroidvania sort of. So you're going to have just a big map to explore with one final boss at the end of all of the exploration, and once you defeat that boss, that's wraps, that's game. So minimap, of course, always going to track you in the top right, but you can zoom in and see the entire map. Of course, here it shows you can see the visited areas as well. So it won't it won't show you the entire map just yet. You'll have to pass through the stages to actually have those bits highlighted onto the map, if that makes sense. So let's say you haven't visited X on the map, X won't be shown, but if you visited Y, Y will be shown on the map. You'll be able to see it in front of you here. Hope that makes sense. So this may be like an example of what a small partition of the map will look like. Right here, you see you've got like a nice peach tunnel going on, maybe some like darker, gloomier areas, some foresty areas. I'm not too sure. These are just a couple of ideas and how I plan on separating different sections of the game. Alright. This is going to be essentially our checkpoint system, which will save your in-game progress. So once the player goes through here, that's when you know your data saved, and it will be linked back to your username and password, which you link with the database and stuff. So yeah, all of that intertwines. You always keep your progress. There won't be anything like that. However, if you do end up dying in this game, even once, all of those checkpoints, all of that saving is wiped. And you'll be greeted with the game over screen, whether you want to continue or not. And that's the end for you. So you can choose to continue, but you'll be sent right back at spawn. Choosing not to continue will send you back to the main menu, of course. And yeah, that's it. I hope that cleared out a couple of things, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.